Hi, I'm Doug Feeney, one of the PGA professionals with the College of Golf, Kaiser University. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about a shot that I see a lot of people get in big trouble with. It doesn't have to be. You've already gotten yourself into a position here where you've short-sided yourself. You're in the rough, you have to go over this bunker to a pin that's cut pretty short on the green, get it up and down for par. But the last thing you want to do is make the big mistake. Drop it in the bunker in front of you, drop it in the rough just short, where you bring that double, triple, bring that big number into play. So I'm not saying we want to play completely conservative, but I want you to make a decision based on your abilities, based on your skills, based on the situation. Really, three main shots we can play here. To start with, the biggest mistake I see is we're in this situation, player sets up wide open, club face to the sky, and makes just a giant swing. You think you're Tiger Woods, think you're Phil Mickelson. Nothing good's really going to come out of that for most of us. For Phil, maybe, but for most of us, not so much. For us, myself included, the safest shot we can play is just a basic pitch shot. Club goes from toe up on the way back, I rotate through, toe up on the way through. Really simple. It's going to have a nice pitch shot trajectory, looks like a football flying out there. It's going to hit, it's going to roll out maybe 10 feet, 10, 15 feet or so. Not bad at all. Try to make that putt coming back. Worst case scenario, I make bogey. I two-putt that thing. If I feel I need to be more aggressive, I can hit a lob shot. Same setup, ball slightly forward in the stance. Just rather, when that club comes through, rather than rotate to a toe-up position, bringing my hands here, I'm just going to hold it off, keep that club face towards the sky a little bit. Don't let my hands rotate. It's like hitting a bunker shot. Still set up square. And then the most aggressive, I'm going to aim to the left. I'm going to open the club face, and I'm going to make a more aggressive swing. But I'm not going to let my club head pass my hands. I'm not going to do anything crazy. It's still controlled, still balanced. I can hit that big cut shot where it really drops down. But that's going to be the most aggressive, and I'm going to get in some trouble if I miss that shot. That's the one I'm going to dump right here. Really, most of the time we're going to do, club's designed this way. I have a 60-degree wedge. I'm going to play it in the center of my stance. I'm going to rotate it back, rotate it through. It's really simple. I'm going to fly it almost to the hole. I'm going to roll 8, 10 feet by. I'm going to try to make the putt coming back. I'd much rather see you master that simple pitch shot with a 60 than try to mess with the big flop shot trying to get cute. Let's take a look at what these three shots look like now. Okay, so for the first, the safest, most basic shot, what we want to do is make sure that club goes from toe up on the way back, rotates through, toe up on the way through, nice and safe. Ball right in the middle of our stance. So from toe up to toe up, rotate through the shot. Let it fly to the hole, and if it runs past, it runs past. Just safe. So that ball's going to go about, 6, 8 feet by. You've already short-sided yourself. We don't want to do anything stupid. Nice, safe shot. Now, if you have to, match play situation, be a little more aggressive. We're going to do something really similar. Just play the ball a little farther forward in the stance. And as that club comes through, we're going to keep that club face pointed towards the sky. Instead of rotating through, club face stays towards the sky. So a little farther forward, club face towards the sky. Should give us a little higher trajectory, a little more aggressive shot. There we go. A little more aggressive, a little more dangerous. I run the risk of dumping that ball short, but as it turns out, it's perfect. It's pin high, lands where we want to. The most aggressive shot we're going to hit, don't see the need for it, but sometimes you're going to run into a case where you will, where you're going to aim a little to the left. We're going to open that club face. We're going to cut across it. We're going to call this more of a flop shot. So because that club face is now pointed towards the right, club face is open, we need to aim our body to the left of the target. More aggressive swing, we're going to get maximum height on this one, maximum trajectory. Ball should come down soft. Again, aggressive, but dangerous. So you see that ball comes, we actually landed it short, didn't think it was possible. So really three variations. The safest, your basic pitch shot. The next most aggressive, that lob shot where that club face stays towards the sky, and then the most aggressive, that flop shot where we aim to the left, open the club face, and really let it rip. Three variations for the same shot. Determining your ability, don't go for the most aggressive. If you're a high handicapper, play that safe one most of the time. If you're a lower handicapper, let the situation dictate it. Once you made a mistake and you end up back here, don't complicate that. Don't make that more difficult and bring that big number into play. Hit the safest shot that you feel comfortable with, knock it on the green, try to make the putt. College of Golf at Kaiser University will teach you all this and more.